Hey, hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to our Who Am I series. Yes, it's 7 o'clock and it is Saturday night. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and listening to this audio right now. And I also extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who responded to our first audio. You guys really made it. Thank you for your compliments and thank you for the inputs which you guys have given. I hope you all would have given a thought of who you really are. Even if you haven't, don't worry, guys, I got you. Hopefully, by the end of this series, you will surely be able to identify who you really are. Okay, today I would like to start by narrating my childhood stories. So, guys, are you ready to give an ear to it? Yes. So, let's begin. To begin with, I did my schooling in one of the Anglo Indian schools. It is completely a girls' school. So, you guys can really imagine how a girls' school will be. Yes, it was full of fun and craziness all around. Even though I had a wonderful school time, certain things left a huge impact in my heart. It all started during 3rd or 4th grade. One fine morning, I was getting ready to school, buckling up my shoes, putting the tie, putting the belt, and running towards the school auto with lunch bag in one hand and school bag in another hand. And from behind, my mom was shouting, "Steffi, take the lunch box and go, don't forget it." Yeah, I guess many can relate it too because our childhood will always be like that, right? So the moment when I reached the auto and when I got into it, my automan will also scold me. "Steffi, can't you even come one single day early to this auto?" I'll be like, "Okay, Anna, okay, please leave it." Yeah, so it was a wonderful school time. I really miss my childhood days. So the moment when auto reached the school, fear and anxiety, which in one word I would like to say it as inferiority complex, just gripped my heart so tightly. You might be wondering, why inferiority complex? As we all know, school is a place where children come from different backgrounds. Seeing them carry themselves so well, this inferiority complex gripped my heart, thinking, will I be accepted in this environment? And my parents, just like all middle class families, had a very busy life schedule. But even amongst their busy life schedule, they never failed to provide me a healthy and a nutritious food. The customary food in our home was always dal rice, and hence it became my routine food for lunch. Seeing my friends bringing different food each and every day, this inferiority complex, which was as a seed, started to grow slowly and steadily. The seed was very well watered when they made fun of me for bringing dal rice every day. Actually, it was a very small and an insignificant incident, but my mind was not matured enough to understand it. From there, the seed just grew bigger and bigger in each and every area of my life. Let it be the pocket money that they receive, the dress they wear for Children's Day, participation in different school events. Everywhere I felt so down and was confined to a nutshell. I was a below average student. To be very truthful, I was a very below average student. Even to get pass marks, I'll be like sitting and banging my head on the wall. Yeah, so I was a very below average student in the school, so I had flunked in most of my exams. And whenever there used to be a parent teachers meeting, that's it, I'm gone for that day. My parents received the same complaint over again and again. I was a daydreamer, inactive, and a careless person. And that day will be a day of Diwali in our home. Many sounds you can hear from our home coming out that night. Yeah, so it was a day filled with sadness, I can say it as. So there had been times I used to wet my pillow with tears every day and every night for being compared for my marks and my character. These ceaseless words spoken over my life by everyone just persuaded my mind, and I started to speak them for myself, and eventually I was discouraged. You know, there had been situations where I was not trusted for the words of my mouth. These are some of the instances in my life which proved to me again and again that I was a failure, mannerless, useless, a fool, and an unreliable person. Yes, this inferiority complex became a self-pity within me, and it didn't allow me to take a stand for myself. Guys, you may have gone through a similar situation of mine or a situation opposite of it. For example, because of your great skills, you might have allowed pride to take over, even without your own knowledge. In whatever you may relate yourself to the story which I am telling right now, I would like to say is that it is not who you really are. Many of us have this habit of saying, right, in arguments and conversations, "Hey, I'm like this only. Do you know my character? This is how I am." All these words are the words which we speak in arguments and conversations. But let me put this thought tonight. Do you speak to yourself because of what people told? Or because the situation spoke to you like that? Or you frame yourself like that? Please pause and think. I kept upon pondering upon these words of hopelessness all throughout my school days and believed it as my true identity. But then, things in my life began to change and I realized my true identity when I met that wise person. Yeah, it is the same person who changed my life. That person told me to always be careful with my thoughts. That person emphasized thoughts have power to shape our lives. Similarly, guys, what we think is what we speak. What we speak is what we become. Our mind is always a great battlefield. Because for as a person thinks in his heart, so is he. I would like to quote a word from one of the famous speaker. Her name is Joyce Meyer. She had written in one of her books, Battlefield of the Mind. I would like to quote it right now here. I guess it will very well go with what we are thinking about it. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind. I would like to repeat it. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind. It is very true, my dear friends. To speak positive affirmations is very important so that what is planted, that is love, joy, peace, kindness, the things which we saw in the last episode, will bud forth and manifest in our day-to-day lives. Please, guys, think about it. Okay guys, I know last week also I left you people to think about that person. This week also I do the same. But then I promise you all to surely introduce that person in my upcoming series. Hope you all are strengthened through this audio. Yes, dear ones, speak things which will build your identity and not tear it down. By the way, I have a question for you all. If there are seeds of love, joy, peace, etc. inside of us, there should be someone who sowed it, right? Keep thinking. Find the sower, you will know your identity. You are special, chosen, valuable and precious. Until we meet in our next audio, please be safe, take care and don't forget to tune in next week. This is your very own Steffi signing off. Bye-bye.